Hey guys, it's me Shane, and I'm here to give you another Yashahime Half-Blood Princess anime recap and review. I got some notes here. Today's episode is episode 6, The Cat Juan at the Old Temple. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get it right into it. So, I remember last time our crew had beat up Chikotsu Maru and his father Toketsu Maru, I believe. I don't remember the name. He was very easily for them to beat, almost easily forgettable. And when Moroha and the group carried the demons go through town, everybody was kind of gawking and looking at them. And she brought it to the corpse dealer. Corpse dealer, of course, said to her it was only worth 10 mon. I'm gonna assume that mon is probably the ancient currency. I don't know if it's based on yen or not, but Moroha said that's too low. And Towa had subsequently asked him about the dream butterfly. He says he's never heard of it, but he would keep an ear out. And of course, Setsuna's being Tsundere, saying, I don't, you're still going on about that. But anyway, Moroha presses the corpse dealer, asking him, you haven't heard anything. And he tells them about people who've been mysteriously disappearing at this mountain pass. So, of course, our three heroines go ahead and go and investigate that. And we get a nice moment of Towa riding a bicycle and Moroha standing on the basket while Setsuna's on the back. And Moroha is just doing the worst singing I've ever heard. Very funny, very hilarious. Towa saying, I can't see. And Moroha's shaking and rubbing her butt in Towa's face to the point where it ends up getting them in trouble because a young girl's crossing their path. Setsuna tells her to watch out. They end up spiraling out of control, dodging the young lady, and the bike breaks in two. They end up in the river. Afterwards, they give the young lady snacks, and she's like taking a whole handful of Pocky and eating it like it's like a giant Pocky carrot. And they press her and ask her, you heard about anybody missing on the mountain pass? And she says, no, but that's where I live, and uh, I'm out here just trying to find food because my mom's not taking care of me. She's only taking care of this cat. And of course, Towa's like, that's called neglect where I'm from. We can't, you can't be doing all that. And again, they take the little girl back to her mountain pass home where there's tons and tons of cats. There's cats everywhere. Uh, Even the little girl goes up to her mom, who's holding a cat, ignores her daughter, and it's just craziness. So, uh, so Towa, she bends down to pet one of these cats. Like, cats are really cute. And Setsuna and, of course, Moroha, like, cats are cute. I don't think Towa realizes that you're a lineage of a dog demon. So, yeah, probably calling cats cute is probably going to make them get alarmed. But that's not why they were alarmed. Funny, one of the funniest things I've ever seen, because you would never see this in real life. The cat hisses at Towa, and Moroha punts this thing. And it gets a little demon face as it lands the ground. And Towa's like, "What? Why are you doing that? You can't smell this. The whole village smells like a demon." And she's like, I don't smell anything," which of course leads to I wrote on my notes that Towa sucks. I'll get into that later. Which leads into them having to fight this group of, now we call them ghost cats. They all come up and it's very easy for them. They're using their swords and swiping them down. And then a larger group of the cats actually run away and they free these townspeople. And the little girl actually thanks Towa right before they get ready to leave to, search around, find out where these cats are hiding. Which Setsuna makes note of, but that'll be for later. And one of the things that's kind of irksome to everybody, Towa says that she kind of regrets beating up and killing the ghost cats, which is they're demons who are infecting people. But all right, Towa. And when they address Towa's inability to smell anything, excuse me, and Towa's inability to smell anything, Moroha says, "Well, that place you grew up in, Tokyo, seemed to be demon free. So you're gonna have to, get your nose working properly now that you're here. You're gonna be in a lot of trouble." So they make their way and they found this temple. Remember last episode they found a fake temple, but they found this temple. And then inside there is this monk. And one of the funniest things ever is Moroha said, "That's Julian. He looks just like my little sister May's favorite idol, Julian." This guy's name is Juan. BTW. His name is Juan. And while they're there, they don't smell any demons on the outside. And the monk is a human. And when they ask him questions, they say, people have been missing. Have you heard anything about this? He tells them no, but offers for them to stay. And of course, Moroha says, "Yeah, we'll stay." And as they're staying and they're coming up with this plan to just be bait, which Setsuna says is Demon Hunting 101, Moroha, not Moroha, but Towa blatantly asks Moroha, "Hey, you've been, saving up money," because Moroha brought up getting a big payday. "What's what you saving up all this money? I don't ever see you spending it. What are you saving up for?" And of course, Moroha ignores her, say, "Let's all pretend to sleep." Setsuna really can't sleep, so. And at this moment, um, I believe Towa tries to move, and Setsuna says, "Hey, your energy's leaking off of you." And we go back and forth between them and the monk, and the monk's just kind of sitting there quiet, like sleeping. And she's apologized. She's like, "It's too late anyway, because from the ceiling, here comes the demon cats." And of course, Moa does this little cool, what they call Virgil move, where she just slashes them all in almost in one moment, and they easily take care of this. And the monk comes in and says, "Oh, what's going on? What happened?" They say, "Yeah, these ghost cats were here." "No, I haven't heard, but I heard that underneath this temple, about 100 years ago, a priest had killed a demon and sealed it underneath and had buried it here underneath the temple." So of course they're gonna go investigate, but Toa's gonna stay with Juan. She guys call him Julian. She stays with Juan, the monk, and Setsuna and Moroha go investigate. And of course, the monk puts up these seals to not let demons in. And so they're just outside, they're inside waiting. Towa says she's going to protect them. Setsuna and Moroha come across a giant hole that has a big ghost cat demon skeleton in there. They make note that it doesn't smell like ghost demon, but this thing comes to life. And then a fight ensues. They mess this thing up. They kill it just like that. And then it reforms. So now they're saying, well, someone here is controlling it. The only other person here is the monk. To which we go back, and Towa and the monk are hear what's going on, but they can't. They're not going out. And then the monk says, "People have come here before trying to get rid of the ghost cats, and now the three of you are going to be taken out." To which, when Towa turns around and sees him, sees one of the worst cat on a human face drawing I've ever seen. It's probably one of the worst badly things I've seen drawn in a while. To which, she's trying to touch the door, but of course he put up a barrier, and it's not, monk sealing magic. It's demon magic that he puts up. And at this point, he's saying, "I'm a 300-year-old demon. You all are not going to be, some young teenage girls aren't going to be able to beat me." And Setsuna tells Moroha, "You deal with this. I'm gonna go inside." And when they realize that there's a barrier on the outside, Moroha uses one of those sacred arrows, dispels it. Setsuna comes inside and is gonna tussle with him, because now they're saying, "Okay, so you possess this guy." He's like, "Yeah, I possess the monk." Because Towa is able, they get a flash of Juan on the inside going, "Please help me." He's been possessed because he tried to pray over the demon's grave and I guess put him at rest. He said a sutra, and the sutra awakened the demon's soul, and then he possessed him. And so we're very, very much reminded of Towa's naivete. And Setsuna goes, "Well, I'm going to take him out." Towa, of course, goes, "You're going to kill them both." Well, Setsuna makes a swipe. They're able to see the cat paw that is poking out of Juan's body. That's the only part that cannot tuck inside of him. So of course the demon, makes his human arm turn to a cat paw, and the fighting ensues. And as they're having this back and forth, Sassuna's saying, "You can't bring your modern day thinking here with you. You're gonna end up getting killed." And Towa Fire says, "No, You saw what it was like over there. It was peaceful. People were, more or less, things were calm and kind. I promise, man, that once I helped you get your dreams back, I'm going to go back. So I don't plan on dying until after that's done. And outside, you hear, well, inside, they're discussing, how can you kill the demon without killing the person? And then Miyoga, who was there earlier, but he didn't say anything of noteworthy. Remember, Miyoga is only around when there's not deep danger. So having to be around on Moroha's shoulder proves that the animated corpse is not any threat to her. She's been killing this thing multiple times. And he says, Master Inuyasha, with his Tsuga, he was able to just single out the demon energies and actually kill demon energies without killing any host. Because Moroha's going, well, we don't have that. And Towa hears it. She says, okay, just steal the demon energy. Cool. She gets her broken sword, makes her beam lightsaber, and does a cut. And the cut makes the energy wrap around this guy. And you see the little demon cat aura behind. It's all snarling and making cat noises. And she stabs. And when she stabs him, she's stabbing that demon cat paw. They say it was the translation said belly button, but this looked like it was across his chest. And dispels it, completely absorbs that demon energy, I guess, into her blade, into her light blade. The corpse whittles away. Yoga says I should expect that from the one of the daughters of Shishomaru, because Moroha was wondering if she actually killed the guy, and Moroha says, yeah, well, she can stand to be a little bit more, for lack of better words, not easygoing on opponents, because this most of the time she's feeling sorry for people and things like that, so she thinks she should be a little bit more ruthless. And of course, as Juan wakes up, he takes full responsibility for what's happened, which is pretty cool for a character that's just been possessed to say, it was my inexperience, is my naivete. I should have trained a lot more, and I shouldn't have gone ahead and just done what I done. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the secular life and keep studying, keep training. And of course, we get another phony moment where Towa calls him Julian, and everybody's like, stop being weird. They go back to the corpse dealer, who only offers 15 mon for the cat paw that had slid off of the beam saber that Towa had. And we end off with Moroha's screams of frustration into the night, well, to the day sky. I believe the next episode is called Meeting Through an Apple, which probably is going to meet, we're going to meet some kind of pirate guy who I think we're going to finally loop around back to the point of episode 1, because they're promising for us to see more subordinates of the Four Perils and things of that nature. So, it's episode 6. At least it's a little bit more bearable. I still have those questions of, why don't you know your folks? Moroha, why don't you know Kagome or Inuyasha? I believe someone in my comments in the last video says that she knows a bit about her parents, but they got separated. That's actually not the case. That wasn't what was mentioned in the last episode. It was just mentioned that she does. We mentioned who Kagome is. I don't know who the lady is. If Towa can remember her sister when they were 4, pretty sure Moroha will remember her parents even if she was at a younger age. Really good. One of the best things about this show, which they have done well to replicate from Inuyasha, is the interactions the characters have with one another. Towa and Moroha's funny back and forth on the bike. Setsuna's expressions when Towa or Moroha being exasperating. Them coming to an understanding that Towa is kind of this, I hate to say, carbon copy shonen hero. She's not really showing a lot of differences. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, Kagome and Inuyasha was very much like, well, if I don't have to kill somebody, I'm not going to kill them, especially if I can tell that they're good. Or if pressed to the last moment and we actually do have to get rid of someone and we couldn't save somebody, fine, we're going to get rid of this thing, get rid of this person or whatever it is. but her naivete is gonna grow old, and I find it really weird that if you and I get why they did this because they want to train and level Toa up, and I guess Toa eventually will be the Yashahime since we have Benihime with Moroha. If Toa didn't, she still has these really good senses because she showed these senses in episode 2 that she's able to sniff and smell things. If you didn't smell any kind of demon in the modern era, when you go to the feudal era, wouldn't your senses be like, huh, I'm picking up this weird smell. So what is the smell I'm smelling, guys? Oh, you're probably sensing demons. You know, sense us. Half demons have a scent. Full demons have a scent. There's blood, decay, fresh death, dirt. All that stuff has a scent. Inuyasha was able to smell all that, including his brother Shishomaru. She shouldn't be that lacking in that kind of natural dog demon sense. So I hope this goes somewhere good. I just worry. I worry for this character being annoying. I still love Moroha. For yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed by the little thread and hook of why are you saving so much money? Why are you in debt? What's going on? Are you trying to find somebody? Oh, are you trying to find out what happened to you a long time ago? Even though you could just ask Kaede? Who knows? That's probably it. I feel bad that the successor to Inuyasha is why it's a good anime. Like there's great, there's decent, there's good, there's meh, and there's bad. The show isn't meh. It's good. It rattles between meh and good. I don't want to call it meh because it's not meh. It's good. It's just good is like a 5 out of 10. Good is just neutral. I actually, and one of the things I had wrote in my notes is I wish that the ending songs were done by Do As Infinity or Moa or any of those older groups. Who knows? Maybe when we get our second and third endings, and I don't really care about the openings because endings, when I watched it in America, the endings made Inuyasha great. You would stay all the way through. I really hope that changes. The opening song is just, anime opener. I'm fine with that. But um, interactions are good. If I was to give this a rating out of 5, I'd give it like a 4. No, I'm lying. I'd give it a 3. It's kind of average. I enjoy Moroha so much that's why I give it the average meaning because at least there's a character I've hung my hat on and I like, not just because I like her parents, because my favorite character from Inuyasha was Shishomaru. That was my favorite character. I tend to like Big Brother characters. He was great. I liked him when he was evil, liked him when he was neutral, liked him when he turned good. He's great. Moroha, I like her because she's not inept. She's not annoying to the viewer. She only annoys those around her, but she's not annoying to us. She's knowledgeable. She knows what she's doing. She's sure of herself, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more of her past open up and why she's doing what she's doing. That's where her growth comes in. Susuna's growth, of course, is going to come from being softer, and Toa's growth is going to come from being a shonen protagonist. She's just going to get stronger. So she will be the Yashahime. I bet on that. So, guys, tell me what you thought of this episode. If you haven't seen it yet, please don't let my review discourage you from watching it. I always encourage people to, either pause me, go watch it, then come right back. It's just a quick 24 minutes. Watch it, then come back and watch me. But if you want to watch me first and then watch it, hey, good on you. Please let me know what you think down below. What are you expecting to come up next in Yashahime Half-Blood Princesses? It's pretty much established that they are the Half-Blood Princesses because Jubei, the corpse dealer, flat out called them that. So let's see if their reputation starts to spread. So again, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Of course, I do videos every Saturday, Sunday. I'm trying to do something special for Fridays. There's a Friday thing that I'm trying to do, and I just got to catch up. I'm probably going to come in towards the end, but you guys will see. I also do videos more or less on Thursdays. So please share the videos, hit that notification bell so you can get notified of more videos like this. Again, be good, be blessed, take a breather, Wear your mask, of course. Black Lives Matter. And I will definitely see you next time.